Hey there everyone, this is Draken. So I'm going to be doing my 9S polls as well as the shop review. I'm going to do them in the same video. I'm just going to do the polls first and then I'm going to do the shop review afterwards and probably purchase a bunch of the paid viz. It is a very good deal right now. They seem to like to give good deals on that too. Global, not so much JP. And I was looking at the guaranteed pull that they're giving us for, 9S where he's guaranteed. There's also a chance you can get him and 2B just as a regular ultra rare drop in it, so that is kind of nice that they do include them there. However, the chance to actually get them is like, 0.05%. It's not really the best odds, but maybe I'll get 2B from this because I do not have a lot of free viz. So I'm hoping I get her from this. That'd be really nice. So this is of course going to be, 9S. Because he's given to us. But he's a good unit. I'm gonna be really happy to use him. Come on, another banner? Yeah, the odds of that happening are pretty small. It's not impossible though, so I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who pull on this and just are super happy because they get her right away. Now let's take a look at the banners, because I haven't looked at anything else here. Do my free summon. I did browse through the shop already. There's not a huge amount in the shop. There's a couple things that are pretty nice, but it's kind of just the standard. Free summon down here, might as well do that too. Have video summons turned back to the garbage ones, or are they still good? I think, yeah, they're still good for now. 500 viz. Getting that, so I just got to that, so that's good. Those polls that I'm not worrying about. Orin, which I'm no longer worrying about for now. Going up, up, up. 10 ultra rares guaranteed. So these spring medals can be used to exchange for 9S and 2Bs, plus the vision cards that they have with them. So if you do one of these summons, you're getting a pretty decent amount, because you get 100 of those shards, which guarantees that you'll be doing that. You cannot cancel, cannot undo. I do not think these will include the 9S or 2B. We'll take a quick look at that, because if it did include them, that'd be very good. No, it doesn't. It does not include them at all. But still, you are getting, 100 of those, so that's 100 shards. Plus, you'll be getting 10 Rainbow Vision Spheres. And then you'll be able to get whatever you want for those, most likely, because you can retry it 3 times. I will probably end up doing those again. Fucking hate how they're giving us such good deals in Global. Because it is definitely encouraging me to spend more. Because there's no incentive to spending in JP, because you just don't get that good. Oh, it's one of those summons that includes both. Not the worst, but then if you don't get 2B, you kind of feel a little ripped off when you're doing this. So I can't go through this whole thing. And then there's these ones here afterwards. So I'll do this, and then if I get enough viz, which I probably will from the purchases, I'll do one of hers. So let's see what we get. We'll be starting off with the 9-step summon. Nothing. Nothing on the first step, besides a blossom. What we want right now is 9S. That would be ideal. However, 80 shards of hers. So I got 80 of 9S's shards. It would be nice if I just got her right away, and then I could be happy about getting a bunch of her shards. Free pull. Oh, another 40 of her shards. That's not nice. Oh no, that's 2B shards, not... Oh wait, no. Oh, I am getting 9S shards. Okay, that's not bad. Their little portrait is pretty similar because they both have the blindfolds and they both have the same type of hair. Let's see what I get on this one. Okay, more 9S. Free one. Can't go wrong with the free one. I completed that Missouri thing. I can get... Alright, more 9S. Still none... Still didn't get either of them yet. We're getting close to the end of the 9 step here. Once you get to the end of it, it's kind of... Yeah, I got a lot of his shards now, at least. Still nothing for the units. Actually, let's back out of here though quickly, because I did get a consume viz reward. So that's 200 extra viz, which puts me at enough to do one more pull. And I got another rank up. Every little bit of viz helps when you're running on empty. So we'll be doing the 9 step. We probably... Oh, that must have just reset, because I just did the... Nothing wrong with it just resetting. Yeah. You never have too many of these, especially with the new limit break 120. You do need quite a few of them. Every little piece of that stuff helps. So 5 step for the guaranteed of her card. Wind unit luck up 35, so that affects both evasion and accuracy, which is... I think that's as good as Secrets of the Heart maxed, so that's pretty fucking decent right there. Spirit up by 8, so that's really good. There's not many cards that raise Spirit up. I might grab that just because that does. Critical damage up 25, also pretty decent. Now the limited bestow is probably 1 for wind, assuming this one is for wind. This one will most likely just be for 9S, or 2B. 2B right there, okay. So I'll probably try to get this card if I get 2B. If I don't, I might pass on that card. It's still good for wind units, but if I don't have 2B, I don't really have very many wind slash units at all at this point in the game. And I have even less wind slash units. Actually, that didn't give any slash at all, so yeah, I should go for it. I do want her because of her TMR. It is pretty decent. I like the 25% agility, and it does raise up the acquired AP you will be getting. So a decent item. Alright, 2 more summons left on this. We do have enough free viz. We have 8,000 paid viz, but we're not using that for the regular summons. Oh, yes. Fuck, thank you, summons. Thank you, 9 step. I'm happy. I managed to get her. I've been doing pretty good with getting most of the limited time units, so fuck that's... Oh, did I get... I got 9S and 2B on the same pull. Fuck, that was good luck right there. This is the kind of pull you want, just a little bit of everything. That's 40 extra shards for him too. So, alright. Didn't actually see what his TMR is. Defense, crit, evade, that. Curative field, bestows regen on allies. Nullifies sleep, confusing, and charm for 3 turns. You know what? I do like that. That is a decent TMR. Okay? It's pretty good. A lot of the clothes and armor combats, there's just not that many that do a lot of good things. But sleep, confusion, and charm are all things that are pretty dangerous in PvP. So these clothes on a tank might just help him out. It doesn't give a huge amount of those stats though. Normally the armors you will be using will be much better. But the ability, it has potential to be useful. So, fuck yes. So this is the 9th step. Oh, I still need a little bit to do the final step. So I'm doing it for sure because I get the rainbow broadstone and the shards. So let's take a quick look. We're just gonna hop over to the special shop, of which I've already made one purchase because I saw it. I'm like, holy fuck, I can't not do that. And we're gonna scroll down to... There's gonna be a lot of these. This one here. I couldn't not do this one. For $9, you got 2,400 paid viz and 1,000 free viz. If you are a dolphin, or, you know, thinking of putting just a tiny bit of money in, this is definitely the pack you have to get because it just has a lot of value for it. You can't go wrong with it. So first off, I'm definitely buying this one here too. I'm probably going to spend like $140, $50 on this. It's, you know, it's the one thing I do spend money on still. I've cut out Genshin completely because Genshin's just a piece of shit ripoff. And I don't care about it anymore. I've had days where I haven't even logged in. Summon ticket for Neir Collaborative shards, so that's 5,000 paid plus 100 shards of any choice you want. That's basically like 100 of the medals. It's not the worst, however. Neir Starter Pack, I would recommend this. I'm going to buy that at a separate day. EX Job Pack, I would not recommend. I don't ever recommend these EX Job Packs. They just don't seem like they're worth it. This pack here, Spring Metal Pack, 200 medals. It does include 2B, 9S, and Neir cards. So that's 200 of the shards that you'll want, as well as 6,000 paid viz for 64 bucks. That's just as good as the anniversary ones. And I'm doing it because it is such a good deal. I love these ones that have the 200 special medals that you can use for anything you need, right? You don't have to use them on those pulls, but you can. I will probably get the Neir Shard Pack as well. It's not too bad. EX Job's garbage. Unit Awakening, it's 50 bucks. 19 of the spears, 5,000 paid viz. I might do it just because I want the Rainbow Vision Spheres, but there is a better pack further down for that. I did take a quick look earlier. That's not the worst. I mean, there's so many of these that are like a lot of paid viz, right? For a decent amount. I'm sure most whales will be buying every single one of these packs. I'll probably be buying more of these than I should. Select Magicite at 500 with the, you know, 3-star Magicites. You do need quite a bit of those. Esper Training Pack, that's what we looked at. Chocobo Pack, 7 bucks. I'll probably do this one too, but not right now. I'll wait because I also want to claim the daily purchase pack. So the Rainbow Pack right here, this one. This is the one I am buying for sure because that's 30 Rainbow Vision Spheres for 10 bucks and you get 600 paid viz. I don't care too much about the paid viz on that. But the Rainbow Vision Spheres that I desperately need for everything is a must-buy for me. Because I always run out of those things, which sucks so bad. I wish they had that pack on like every event. I would definitely buy it every event, like guaranteed. Throws me back to the top. Yeah, there's nothing else special about those packs. We'll come back and look through the shop later. For now, we're just going to finish off the 9-step summon, right? With the paid viz we just got. Because you kind of have to do the full 9-step when you get involved in it. Because it's still an extra 40 and a rainbow broadstone. And we got another 9 or 2B there, so fucking that was good. Beginning of this 9-step was pretty shit, but then the last 2 pulls really pulled it together and made it glorious because we got a lot of his shards, 360 of his shards, and we got a 2B. So the only thing I don't have right now is the vision card, which we will pull for and we will get 5-step guaranteed. We'll do the one free here that we can for that. we got him, ultra rare. I don't know how shards I need for him to go up. Let's look at his shards. Of course, it just throws me over to fucking angle birds. Like, whatever. I still need quite a few more shards for him. So we will get this card, and we will be doing a couple of these summons. I don't care too much about these, but the big thing is the medals here. The medals which will allow us to get whatever the fuck we want. So 10 ultra rares, 10 of that, 5 ultra rares, 100 unit shards. This is the better one. And we want to make sure they're the spring 2021 medals, because the other medals aren't useful. I'm pretty sure those are the right medals. I'm going to just quickly double check that. Have any of those yet, but yeah, they're the spring medals we want, because we can get the vision card shards, which we'll probably just use these to get the vision card shard all the way up, because you need less of those than you do for the units. But we can also use these for the units as well. I won't worry about maxing those two out right away. I don't have an immediate use for them. However, I do want them, you know, somewhat high level before the end of it. I hate these fucking paid steps here. Fucking hate them. I despise those paid steps. Bring 2021 medals. So it looks like that one, they don't have a 9S one, which is good. I don't know. In the JP version, they had one for Tifa. Even though they gave her for free, they had one of these dumbass paid ones. And it's like, why would you do that to yourself? I just don't get it. Can't understand, can't fathom it. We're gonna go with this. This is just the 2001. And even these are really fucking good deals for the amount of shards you get. So I'm gonna do this, summon maybe a retried once, hopefully get some Gilgamesh or Ruined Stern shards. I'll reset it. If I don't care too much about getting some of these guys maxed. But mostly I just want the Gilgamesh and Ruined Stern shards just because they're the double cost units that I don't have all the way up. So, out of those 1,000 medals, 700 of them turned into soul medals. Which is kind of like, because of the anniversary and how much shit I've gotten from it, like, I have so many of these units already, like, max shards. It doesn't really matter at this point. And I'm just doing those. Yeah, I'll do this one too. Do a mix of two though. 10 ultra rares guaranteed. Just for the Rainbow Vision Spheres they'll give me as well, which is 10 extra Rainbow Vision Spheres. I have Diablo maxed, I have that maxed. I guess that maxes out regular Ruined Stern. I guess that's not the worst. And I get some of this guy's. This tank's shards. I can't remember his name because I just always forget about him. Actually, maybe I'll retry that a couple times, see what I get. Maybe I'll get one of the, you know, double cost units. Oh, I don't have like any of those vision cards maxed up. Maybe I'll keep that because those aren't bad to have. Mostly the water one, the wind one. Yeah, I'll keep that. Why not, right? 10 Rainbow Vision Spheres, you can't go wrong with that. Let's see here. There's probably 10 Ultra Rare Vision Shards. Spring Metals. Where does this stop? It stops as soon as the Final Fantasy banners begin. So we could do that one. I don't know which vision card shards I would actually need, so I don't really care too much about that. I might just do this one for the extra, you know, Rainbow Vision Spheres. I'll be set for a little while because of that. Now let's see, how many of those do I have maxed? 4? 4 out of 10, that's not the worst. Which ones did I get though? I can retry once. I'm probably going to retry this one because I don't really need this one. And Yeah, I have those ones maxed. I got that one twice. Yeah, let's retry that. We'll see what we get for the second one. We can only retry it once, right? Well, I guess I'm finally getting this one and keeping it. I got 2 Ifrits maxed. This isn't the worst, I guess. Whatever, right? Yeah, this wouldn't be bad if you had Winter Ramada. I think Winter Ramada was also water. Defense Pierce right, Pierce attack up. Yeah, that'd be good if you had Winter Ramada. I would recommend this card. Otherwise, to me, it's just kind of a trash card that I'm never gonna fucking use ever. So I don't give two shits about it. I've constantly reset those results when I've gotten it before. This time it snuck in on the last one, so I couldn't reset it. I probably would have. 10 ultra rares guaranteed. So yeah, that's pretty much. I'll do this one as well and get the 10 more vision spheres. And I'll reset it until I get a 2-cost unit if I do. Well, I can reset once, I guess, so I'll reset it that one time. Retry once. Can't really reset it more than that, unfortunately. I'm okay with that. I did get some El Sorella, some more Whisper. I do want Whisper's EX, so I'm okay with getting Whisper. I'm looking forward to that, mostly for PvE content. I think she'll be incredibly useful when you do build her up to be super resist. Not so much PvP content, because there's a lot of resist piercing that is out there, especially from Garvel's TMR that gives like 50% resist piercing for magic. So even if you build her as a magic tank, you're still going to get through a good chunk of that. There's not really. I could do this one. It would give me some more of these. I might. You know what? Sure, let's do it. And retry it a couple times. I don't really know what I need for vision cards. I know I don't need Fenrir right now because I have them maxed. We'll be retrying that one. It's so fit. That's the one that raises. We'll retry that one once, because we can only retry it once. Okay, we got. Oh, we do have this one maxed out now, so that's good. And I've had that one maxed for a while. I do like it. I use it in a lot of the raids. Other than that, here, this one's okay. It's not bad to get that one up. I like the Mask of Deceit. I think that's going to go well with King Mont. But he'll probably have an even better vision card that comes out with him. And it's not bad for Glacial either. I'll take it. Yes, I would like to confirm those results, because I don't really have much of a choice for that. That's the summon portion of it, so it's 23 minutes in. I'll write that down so I can just easily divide the video up. 3 minutes. We did get everything we wanted, and then we got a lot more deals than I was thinking was going to go on. I thought they wouldn't have those again. But they might be smart, and they might do that every single time because of rewards. So yes, we're definitely doing all of these. Just because I can't not do those if I'm trying to get her up, and I'm not too worried about being, you know, a bit of a fat dolphin right now because of this anniversary and this event. I have put a lot more money into this than I have before. Like this right here to me is like almost gross looking, like how much I put into it just now. But considering I've spent absolutely nothing on any other games, I'm not too like upset about doing this. And because you are getting a lot out of it when you do put the money into this game, unlike every other gacha game I've played, where it's just like you put, you know, $200 into the game and you don't even get the things you want. With this one, at least when you're putting $200 into the game, you're getting pretty much everything you want maxed and usable. So I'm not upset about that at all. For a little bit here, I'm just going to quickly lightning, which I could use more of, so it will be nice to have a lightning unit like 9S, you know, higher. So 85 vision spheres. So I'm not going to be too worried about those for a little while at least. But because of the 9-step, we got him 3 out of 4, and we're pretty close to getting him here again. The bingo board will probably push us over that a little bit. And we do have enough of these. We should be able to fully awaken him here without issue. I remember a time when rainbow bricks were the fucking biggest issue I had. Now it's rainbow vision spheres, like, all the time because of how much you have to put into a single unit. It's just... it's brutal. Guess we'll just max them out. We don't care about that. Character quest. So one thing I noticed about the JP character quest, and I was just like, what the shit, are you kidding me? Like, they don't even give you the unit shards for those. So when you're doing the character quests, like, you aren't getting unit shards at all, which is just ridiculous. Like, they have so few ways giving shards already, and then they just don't even include those ones. Like, I don't get it. It's just crazy. It's like they don't want you to get them up unless you're spending like a couple $100 extra. They're also missing out on quite a few other things I've noticed in Global versus JP, like their login rewards are about the same, but their daily missions are much worse. Like, they don't get those free summon tickets, they don't get like barely any viz on them, and it's just crazy. Like, you think they would be getting around the same shit that we're getting, but they don't. I mean, I guess they get different, because they're a different, you know, game. They have different things on them. Like, they have better interface, but they do not have better, you know, better viz rewards and better store shop like deals. As far as I've seen anyways. I didn't actually play the JP version when the Nier was out, so I don't know if they had the same kind of deals we're getting right now. What do we need more of? More of those? I can summon those later. I'm sure I have a 300 summon of those. We'll do her character quest in a bit. Because of the packs we bought, we don't care about those at all. I guess I should probably just make a separate note here that this is going to be a little bit of a leveling section for... Oh, I need wind elkers. Shit, didn't even realize I need the blue ones. I have like all the, you know, purple and yellow ones I could need for this. I think I have like 400 or 500 of those and 400 or 500 of the other ones. And yet it's the blue ones I need more than anything else. Don't have any of the purple ones. Oh, we probably have to claim them, is what it is. Yeah, sure, whatever. We have enough of the blue things there. We have enough of those, so that's good enough for right now anyways, right? I'll be doing everything I can to get them up as high as I can right here, day one, right? we'll do both of their character quests. At least we get 15 shards for that, which is, you know, it's a good little tiny chunk. Like, you definitely will notice it if you don't get that.
Don't think poorly of me.
How about this?
And it is definitely a different story if you're free to play trying to get these characters maxed. It is a lot harder, so having these kind of like rewards where if you do the character quest you get 15 shards, if you do the mission for their character quest and you clear it, you get, you know, 40 of their shards. That's pretty massive compared to JP where you don't get either of those. So it's not just that you don't get these rewards from clearing this one. After you clear this one and you go into the missions to collect the extra 40 shards you'd get, you don't even get those. So you're missing out on 55 shards, like guaranteed, which in global you do get. So that's a pretty big difference right there that I've noticed. That's a pretty nice ability right there. I might like 9S. In my team, I'd probably have her and 2 tankier type people. Oh, I don't get any shards for this. Fuck, when did they stop giving out shards in these? Unless I'm just misremembering that. Fuck me. I could have swore when you did these you got like 15 unit shards. Actually, I know what I could check to see very quickly. Character quests. Okay, so the other character quests before they did give 15, but they've stopped giving out 15. Or maybe it's just limited time units don't give 15. That's just fucking stupid. They really should. They should. Okay, that's something that should just happen. But maybe it's because they have the mission that gives them 40 or something. I don't know. Come with me, other 9S. I do have that... Oh shit, I should equip those vision cards on them properly. I'll probably put Omega on 9S. It's not the worst choice, actually. And I do have Omega 3 starred, and now that they gave me 100 of those things, I can easily get that up to max. 100 of the extra large. Like, the login rewards for today were nice. Thanks to the people who do Goomy, like, I've been happy with how you guys have been doing it. There's no real complaints from me about that. I mean, besides the fact that I still haven't gotten my Titus shards for clearing this mission. But that's, you know what, I don't even care about that because I have more than enough of those shards. I can get Titus all the way up to max. And I'll be able to get Yuna up to the max. I don't think I put either of these two in the barracks yet. I need to do that. I need to decide who I'm taking out of the barracks now, though. In limited time units. But you definitely want to get as many of their shards as you can while you can. I mean, you can always have them in the barracks, so there's no deadline for that, I guess. Good news, if you didn't know this, Final Fantasy VII characters apparently will have voice acting. So that is nice. Like a lot of the other limited time units we've had, they're silent, they don't have any voice acting. The next big improvement I would like to see for the limited time units is for them to actually have their own little storyline. So that, you know, like for the Nier ones, they have their 10 missions or whatever. But it would be really cool if they actually had like a little story to go along with it. They've had story for a lot of the other tiny events, like To Burn with Life, whatever other ones they've had like a story to go with it, like Rundle. But they haven't had any of the limited time, like 10 chapters to actually have a story included with it. And I think that would be a cool little addition, right? Because right now they basically just have these units and they just have them in the game. They don't have any story behind it. Like, you know, for instance, these two could have got stuck into some kind of like rift or something and summoned into this world. It's happened with Cloud and Final Fantasy Tactics. And it would be cool if they did that for these two units and just had them interact with some of the characters from this story. And just had a little bit more of a backstory going on for them. So I think we can get the mission rewards for clearing all of their, you know... Just head home. Let's take a look at missions. Yeah, so these at least, we still get these. So maybe that's why they don't give us the 15 unit shards anymore, because they're giving us 40. I guess that's, you know what, sure. We're still getting the 40 at least. I don't think they fixed the issue with me. Request. Yeah, everything's completed, but it's not registering that I've completed it. I've redone it a couple times, so I'll just pass on this. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Perform 400 limit breaks. Perfect. 200 more vids. We lucked that. Shit, can I not even get... I completed all of the limit break ones. That's kind of crazy to think about. Still have a bunch of these. Not too far away from getting another 200 viz for this, so that's not bad either. Definitely use that. Challenge boards. These are something we need to try to complete here. I was supposed to be looking at the shop here, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'm just kind of trying to get as many of these shards as I possibly can. Share on social media. Oh, you guys are killing me. Share. Sure, I think I have Twitter. Okay, I'll do that later because I'm not sharing my password with everybody here. Oh. I'll accept that then. Let's do that again here. Haha. I just have to make it look like I'm doing it. Accept. Perfect. So for any of you who are like, oh, that's fucking stupid, all you have to do is click on it and it'll register that you clicked it. Oh, fucking thank you. So many Rainbow Vision Spheres 2 added on. I mean, it's not a super huge amount, but it definitely lessens the burden that you have to go through to get these. I mean, only one Rainbow Fragment of Thought doesn't really equal much, but you should have enough of those kind of built up. Level up a specific unit's job. It was short just a little bit for doing that. The 4 out of 5 limit break for him, and we're 100 shards in for him. Like, that's pretty fucking good. Like, that 9 step was pretty decent. Yeah, I have to actually go through those to get that, so we'll get that later on. I'll also be doing a couple of the job training rooms with them. Of course, throwing everything on them I can. And for her, I need some Wind Elcris Blue. Vision card, vision card. Let's just get like another... Like, that's a decent amount, actually. Like, that's 1,500 viz for just clicking on it. Like, fuck, thank you, Gumi. I'll take that. Hopefully they don't watch this and they're like, you didn't actually share it. We're taking those back. I don't think they've ever done that before, though, so I don't think they're going to stop. It's kind of like with the video summons. Occasionally you'll get, like, lucky where you click it and then it doesn't actually load the thing up. But it does register that you've clicked it, so it just kind of cycles through them really fast. Ugh. Using a tiny bit of paid viz, don't tell anybody. Okay, I didn't get the card again. Got another 100 of those medals, which we'll use for some shards for something or other. So that is one nice thing right here. If you are doing this, you get, you know, 500 of those medals, which if you have awful, and I mean awful luck at getting this, the worst you'll have to do is the full step here, and you'll have to do this 3 full times, and you'll be able to just purchase her outright. So don't spend these medals until like you've gone through a lot of this, because you will be able to purchase her outright from the Moggle shop, which is better than a lot. Like sometimes they don't have this option, which just means you won't be able to get her. But at worst case, you're spending 40k, you know, free viz to get her. But at least it is an option to get her that way. Because when they don't have that, it's just painful. Just painful. So I will write down a new time 40. In between, I was just kind of fucking around, leveling my units that I'm very happy about having, and trying to get them up as much as I can. I'll of course do that more later on, but we're going to take a look at the shop now. This next part is going to be the shop video here. So here's the regular shop. I guess I should have saved some of that so I could just buy these shards, but I don't think I really need to worry too much about that. Throwing them in the barracks and hitting them up will be easy enough. Of course, we've already seen the special shop. That was earlier on. I did purchase quite a bit during the summon video. If you are curious what's in there, just rewind back to the summon part of the video and skip kind of ahead a bit in it. So the Neir unit training pack, 5,000 viz, I'm not going to be doing that. It does give 120, so you save about 1,000 paid viz if you're doing that, but fuck, it's just... I don't like these parts, like these summon, you know, shards that you pay for. Just cost a lot. Even though it is, like, there's a sale on them, I don't think I'll be doing that. You do get a little bit extra now, but this is pretty much negligible. Like, it's not really, it's not worth it in my opinion, because you can do the, you know, 2,000 viz summons and you'll get 100 unit shards. If you think of it like that, this pull right here, it's trash. Like, it's garbage compared to that. Because you'll get, you know, 100 of those, 10 rainbow vision spheres, a ton of other shards for other units or vision cards. Like, these are garbage in comparison, so don't even think about going for those. If you're free to play and you have a bunch of viz saved up, this is probably your safer bet to get them up higher. These 3 here, I would recommend them if you are, you know, trying not to use any paid viz. Wind Awakening Souls, I don't think I need these. I have so many of them. Yeah, that's not what I need. What I need, more of these things. See, this is where I wish we had the JP version for the purchases in multis. Just always buy these up every time they're available. Even if you don't think you need them, it's not a bad thing to just purchase them, because it saves you that little bit of farming for not a lot of gil. Never buy the viz ones. Never buy the viz ones. It's just a viz trap and sink. You just lose a lot. There wasn't a huge amount in the Nier Automata shop itself. So spring 2021, of course, buy the free item. Always do that. Daily JP keys. They've handed out so many of these. Like, I have 30. I can't imagine anybody's going through all of them. And if you are, like, you're just being pretty greedy. Like, there's no reason to have that many. Or to need that many of them that you're actually buying them. Spring pack. 1,000 regular viz for 30 extra, or 30 large potions. You don't have any, that's not the worst. I still have a good chunk of them. I might do that at some other point. I'm not doing that now. This ticket here is pretty interesting, and I would recommend it if you like these units. And they're all good units, like Rain, Laswell, Ildira, Frederica, Kilf, Lucia, Sakura, or Venera Fens. It gives you 200 unit shards. It is random though, so you don't know which one of these you'll be getting. but you can get 3 of these tickets. So you can easily get, you know, a good chunk of shards for these. That's 600 for, you know, 6,000 paid viz. Much better deal than 2,000 for 40, right? Very good deal right there. So, ultra rare Esper Awakening Pack. I don't have that many Espers I want to level up to 3-star right now, and they just handed out 10 of them to us. I can hold off on that. I don't need those. It would be nice to have extra, and for 2,000 viz, that's not bad. I just don't think I'm going to be given enough viz here to get the card up and everything else I need, because I am running on that 0 fuel right now, even though I'm putting money into the game. Windfall Awakening Pack, I think those are stupid. I don't like them. I'd pass on those. This is also, I think, just a dumbass thing here. You can farm these. Super easy. If you're thinking about grabbing those, instead, go up and grab this pack here, the 30 large potions, and just fucking set the mission to auto-repeat and just use the potions. Like, you get so much more doing it that way than by doing this. Like, this is a 1+3 and 50 bucks. You set yourself to auto-repeat, you're getting a lot more out of it. Tana Awakening, garbage. Spear Awakening, garbage. Job Enhancement Pack, garbage. You can farm those, you don't need them. Unit Awakening Pack, trash. Yeah, trash. Job Memories Pack 2, garbage, garbage. Limit Burst and Equipment Ability, they're okay. You get a good chunk of these. However, you do the 9 steps and you do the other summons, you're getting these included in a lot of them, or in some of them anyways. There's always these things included in some kind of the summons or something, right? So I would pass on those unless you really, really need them. They're not the worst deal, but you can get them from other sources of summons or whatever. Even though that's only 150, I'd still pass on it. I mean, unless you're desperate to get those and you can't be bothered to farm. 8 Memory Pack 2, fucking garbage. Just wait for a Saturday or Sunday and repeat the mission. Unit Enhancement Pack, garbage. Yeah, super garbage. Vision Card Enhancement Pack, like mega garbage. Just don't do that. They have much better deals where it's like 3,000 and then you get 600 of those and 20 vision orbs. Anything that's for the guild, just buy it. I mean, we have more than enough guild. They give us it all the time. And down here, whatever you need. If you need 100 of these, buy 100 of these, right? It doesn't hurt to have a ridiculous amount of them saved up. Like any RPG, just hoard items, right? I don't think I'll actually ever need that many anymore. That's actually everything they have in the shop here. Moggle shop is a different story, of course. Actually, take a look at my presents. Did I collect everything? Hop back, no, I'll hop right back in. Presents, okay, so just 100 more of those Nier Colab medals. Oh, don't forget in the Chocobo area, they do have the new, switched over, amusement park. So you're going to want to set that up immediately. Just so you can get, you know, the 9S and 2B shards, as well as some of the recipes, the event medals, and a good strategy is once you do get the Chocobo to have the high-speed expedition, that's when you use this, or the rare find drop item. Then you go through and you use these 5 times, right? Until that happens, don't do it, and never do these. These are fucking just stupid wastes of viz. Like, oh, as you go royal rank up, we'll increase the amount of times you can throw your viz into the fire. Like, don't do those, please don't. You hurt my soul if you do those. Like, those are just painful. There's so many things that are painful. Like, the ranked bonuses that you get from actually just purchasing those things, those are just utter trash. I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to go to the Mog shop. They don't have it on the right side anymore. They have it in the drop-down menu. So these are for the event medals. I will be doing a ton of those. I want all the orbs of envisionment. They'll be used up immediately though for the wind card for, you know, 9S. I'll be getting one of these rainbow vision spheres, even though I have quite a few now because of the, you know, whaling I did earlier. You still can't go wrong with collecting them. Same with the blossoms. Like you kind of want to just have these rainbow fragment you want. These lesser so. I'll still get it. It could be useful later on. Super rare ones I think I have enough of, but I'll probably just buy all of this out. Wolfang, they have a limit on. A 240. Probably won't be buying those though. You'll probably just get those from farming the missions. Always buy out the Magicite. It's useful. All of these I always recommend because it is... You use up so many of them now. Like, you need them for just leveling up the jobs to 120. And you need quite a few of them. Like, it's not a small amount. I never buy these, though, because they just cost too much for this. I always just wait till a Sunday. Like, this, I think, is just a full Sunday of farming on, like, auto-repeat on blue stacks, right? It's not too hard to get those up. You can also farm these ones. I don't have as many of these ones because I haven't taken a day to farm them for a little while. I would buy the blue memories, though. You go through quite a bit of those, and the purple memories, too. You go through quite a bit of those. So you might as well buy those up. Buy all your turtles, buy all those, buy that. I don't worry about these. They've been giving us enough of those that, like, you have a chunk of them. Near Automata... 20, 20, 20. I don't have the vision card yet. I have her at 120 shards. Just get her a little bit higher up. I'd like her to have those 3 equipment slots on her so that I can get, you know, that little bit extra for her. I won't have to actually do that. The bingo board will give me more than enough. I'll definitely be probably using these shards on this Near Automata. I'm not going to be buying any of them with Viz because I do have these medals. I'll get what I can from that and from hard quests. Actually, they probably have a daily quest for those. Yeah, there's not too much for the metal shops going on in here. I don't even have to collect from here still. Turtles. You never have enough turtles. Even though I have a ridiculous amount of that because of the like rewards they just give us for free. Just super generous. You can always use more turtles. First anniversary medals. Still have a chunk of these. I never got orange, so I'm not putting any into them. How many shards for fucking 322 orange shards? Me. Well, that's unfortunate I don't have orange. It's a good chunk of his shards. Titus and Yuna are both maxed, and Yuna's going up. I still have 300 shards for this. I don't know what I'm going to spend them on. Like, probably a vision card, but I don't even know which vision card. Oh, probably Omega, actually. Shit, yeah. I'll max Omega. It's not a bad choice right there. April, raid medals. Burn with life. Raid medals, I'll probably get the rest of the defense bracers I need. Let's take a look at the friend medals and the guild medals and the ultra rare medals, because they did have some Final Fantasy just at the very bottom. It was like kind of out of place, so there's nothing there. Probably nothing in the PvP shop. Guild medals probably don't have anything either. I mean, they have a limit of 1 blossom per month for 5,000. That's so much though. I would rather just, you know, use these to buy the Whisper or Luartha or Zyza, whichever one you need. I don't need more Zyza. I think I have enough to fully level her to 120, but I'm not rushing that. Whisper, however, I am grabbing as many of those as I can, whenever I can. Just to kind of get her ready for when her, you know, 120 does come out. It's nice to be able to build them up a little bit ahead of time. So I would recommend that for some of your favorite characters. You can exchange these for them if you do, if they're one of these featured units in here. you can, you know, exchange them, get them up, and you will still get, you know, their medals back. So you're getting 10 medals back each time, so you kind of get, I guess you get their EX a little bit easier if you do that. That's not an option for everyone though, because some people are kind of like new to like this game. I don't actually see. So see, this is where the Final Fantasy X Mind Spheres were. They were just kind of like buried in the bottom here. Doesn't look like the Nier ones are in here though. At least not yet. They might add those in later on, because the Final Fantasy ones weren't there day one either. Yeah, they're not in here though, which is too bad. Vision cards, I doubt they would have these ones in here. Doesn't look like it, so they aren't in the metal shop here. But that is everything for the Moggle shop and the regular shop. I'm gonna actually take a look at quickly take a look at the Fireplane and the missions they have. They might have the daily missions for those units, so you'll get some shards for doing them. And they do not have those ones. The missions I'm talking about are the ones where you can do them, you know, each once per day. You get 5 shards, up to 50 shards. You get some for clearing it. Sometimes they have those. It doesn't look like they do here. This is where I'm going to end this video. Oh, fucking almost an hour. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Hopefully you guys have good luck on getting these units, because they are definitely units that they're both nice. They're both good because they're wind and electric, and I'm tired of seeing so many dark and light units in the last little bit. It's nice to see units that are not dark and light. And actually, Lightning might pair well with Cloud later on. So 9S and Cloud could be a good team. And, you know, or 2B. 2B and Tifa will go well together. 9S and Cloud will be decent. Am I getting them mixed up? No, okay, good. And that is going to be it for my video. I do like these two units. I like that they're not the standard light and dark meta that we see going on. And they both have their own unique playstyles, and they'll be bringing different things. They're also machines and not humanoids, so Machine Killer does work against them, while as Human Killer does not. And that means cards like Bahamut and Odin will be less effective on them, and those are the cards most people use for PvP. So you will be, when you use these, seeing probably a big damage decrease because of the amount of Human Killer there is out there. But there is less so the amount of Machine Killer. Most samurais do have Machine Killer. In fact, I think Seymour here, I probably don't have him leveled up enough to have that. No, I don't. But most of them do have an ability that does damage and applies Machine Killer to them. So samurais will have a slight advantage against these two. However, lots of the samurais I don't think have guaranteed hits, so for, you know, 2B there, she can dodge much easier against them. But most dodge units still are weak to getting hit with magic. Let's actually take a look at her resistance quickly. Only 5% weakness to magic. That's... all her resistances are pretty decent amount. Like, that's not bad at all. Pretty fucking good, actually. I don't think that's because of the Esper. We're going to be switching it over to Omega. For 9S, we're going to... or... yeah, 9S, we're going to go with an Ifrit 3-starred. Just double check. I don't think I had magic resist on. No. I had piercing resist on the last Esper for Shiva. I don't know why I have that on her, but whatever. So definitely magic resist isn't that bad for her, which is good because magic has a lot of guaranteed hits and missile has a lot of guaranteed hits, and she was resistant to missile, so that's going to be very good in her favor as an evade unit. His resistances aren't bad either. A little bit to magic, but not much. Not much at all. Oh wait, do I have Titus's necklace on him. Okay, never mind. That adds an extra 10%. His magic... Oh, this is the garbage necklace. Never mind. So he only has 10 weakness to magic. So one Titus necklace will even that out to 0%. So fuck, both of them are going to be good units, I think, later on. So I'm definitely leveling them up anyways. Okay, see you guys later. I'm going to end it now before I keep going on and talking about these two units. I'm sure everybody's excited to try to get their hands on both of them.